Beneath Lake Albert lie 1.5 billion barrels of crude, which could make Uganda an African oil giant. But over a decade after the discovery, there are no wells, no refineries. John Tundulu was evicted to make way for the project. He now battles to make a living.
Well, I've changed my life because I'm starving. Before that, my life was okay. I could even obtain something from that line. I dig, do what, and get money, but now I cannot do because I don't have where to go.
British, French, and Chinese oil firms co-manage drilling projects around the lake, which separates Uganda from the Democratic Republic of Congo. But bureaucratic delays and contract disputes have ground progress to a halt.
When you discover reserves, you hope to start production 7 to 10 years later. The discoveries here were made in 2006 already, so a number of backlogs have built up.
Uganda's government forecast $1.5 billion of earnings a year from the oil, but it has been slow to develop technical expertise and make the necessary laws.
The projects are technically ready, but there's still some of the commercial negotiations are still ongoing, but we remain hopeful because these are projects being sanctioned for over 30 years.
Around 7,000 people were evicted from their land to make way for a refinery and the Kabale International Airport. Some were resettled on new land, but ownership still lies with the government.
They had promised us to come with our land titles of this land. Up to now, we don't own this land legally. Up to now, we don't have our titles.
6 non-governmental organizations have filed a lawsuit in France against Total. They say the firm neglected to consider the impact on local people. The oil wells and pipeline will affect protected areas like the Murchison Falls National Park, which raised alarm with environmental groups.
It means you are going to destroy a lot of biodiversity, a lot of wetlands, a lot of forests, and a lot of homesteads. So all that is the impact that we haven't seen.
The government says it will protect the environment, but it has also borrowed a lot of money to finance the project and needs the oil to pay it back. Authorities hope to start production in 3 years. For now, the promise of wealth remains simply a promise.